peeps, peoples, peepers, my peeps. Today we are planting them, canna bulbs, red, right at the front. So you can see this is where we come in. This bed, usually they're 6-7 foot tall, beautiful burgundy leafed cannas. That's what we're gonna do today. It is May 6th. I thought it was early. Nellie said do it. So she must know more about the almanac than I do. So we're going to do it. I cleaned out these buckets. These buckets need to be moved over to the little sections there. I did those. They're cleaned out. They're gonna have red cannas, and these ones on the other side will have red cannas. Still early spring, but we need to get them out. So we're gonna do red in this bed, and we're gonna do red in a bed back there, which in the summer, it's beautiful. You can just see it in the background, just looming with its burgundy beauty. So that's what we're gonna do today, and I brought you guys along. You're not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm probably gonna dig a trench, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna bury them. We don't bury them too deep because they're horrible to dig up. But you want them deep enough that they don't, they don't, it zoomed in, but they will if you put them very close to the top. They do, we've had the experience where they tip over on a heavy rain and when they get too big. So we're gonna bury them probably, I would say, about 6 to 8 inches down. And we're May 6th. Let's do it. Let's do it. A few minutes later. Okay, so we've got the trench, mid-oceanic trench, dug all the way down there. And I've moved these planters. All the planters were there. We had to move them for the snowplow. They're all cleaned out and ready for red cannas. And now I'm going to start popping some in. What I'll do is I'll show you just before I start plopping some in. So this is the way we store them. It's very, very simple. We just kind of dig them up. We clean them off, but not crazy clean. Just clean them off kind of like this. Plop them in a bag. Sprinkle a little bit of peat moss on it. Just, you can see there's, if you look down deeper, you can see that's peat moss that we sprinkle. And that's just to keep the moisture. The peat moss will absorb some of the moisture, and we just put them in the basement. The basement's not that cold. It's pretty much room temperature because we have heat down there. And everything seems good. You can see a canna like that. It's hard. That's what you want. You can see it's got some sprouts growing. Good to go. Start planting. Done planting. I'll kind of zoom in and just kind of show you how many we put in there. Just kind of jam them in there. That was 3 boxes worth. So you can see we're gonna have a nice little wall. And that's what kind of it looks like. We're just gonna move that over. Nellie does put all sorts of stuff on here, sheep manure and all sorts of stuff. I just kind of sit on the sidelines and watch in awe. Anyway, gonna bury this, and I think I'm gonna move over. No, scratch that. Reel it back. I'm gonna do the bed back there. We did 3 boxes there, and I got 3 more left. I think there might be a couple at the house. There's 1 left there and 4 inside. So we don't have many red ones, and we have no green ones this year. We kind of just let the green ones die just because it's too much work. At one point we had like 50 boxes in the basement. Just too much work. So anyway, red wall done. Just gotta bury it. Just so you can see where we are, this is Canna Crossing. We've got the pergola, and the rose gad, the horseshoe garden, the rock garden, and this is the bed. So this will grow up about 7 feet high. You can see it from everywhere. Beautiful burgundy bed. That's what I'm going to plant right now with my 3 remaining boxes. Trench dug. Second trench dug, and I'm gonna try and fill this up. I'm probably not gonna fill them in. Nellie's gonna be coming back from work shortly. I'll just show her what I've done. She might wanna put some sort of manure or something on top of them before I bury them again. Or she may need to put more in each bed. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that up to her. So time to put some in. I cleaned all of this out of the teacup, out of our tire art teacup, and planted some red in the center cannas, and I will leave that so Nellie can decide what else she's gonna put in there and knows where the cannas. More tire art the entrance to this woods garden, and I'm gonna clean them out and put a couple cannas in there. A few moments later, debris done. And I'm just gonna leave them like that. As I said, Nellie should be home shortly. And she does plant all sorts of stuff I don't know the name of that kind of flows down the sides. So I just want to let her know where I've put these, and then she can decide if she needs more or less, so she knows when she puts the other ones in, she won't be splitting open or killing any of these red, beautiful burgundy cannas. Okay, so I'm off to do these ones. I'm getting so much done today. It's unbelievable. Planting, what I'm doing, and I'll show you what I've done, is I've taken off most of the mulch and I put it in there. And in these planters, since we don't water them, the mulch is so important because they will dry out so quick. But with the mulch on them, they flourished. So I'm taking the mulch off just to save it. I've done it on that one and this one, and just put it in these little buckets. I haven't done it here. That's what I'm doing right now. And then once I'm done, then I will put the cannas in, and then I can safely have mulch to put back. Okay, so all of the plants are ready. I'm doing the first one. I'm just gonna bury these. I'm just gonna mound them up and bury them. This is probably a little high, so I'm gonna take them out and just make a little deeper hole. And then you're gonna see the result in a few seconds. So I buried them. I took them a bed, and now they're a couple inches down. Mounded them up, and then I put the mulch back on. So we're going to repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more times. See you in a bit. Okay, peeps, these are all done. These ones, I don't think there's any drainage in them. I was starting to do them, but they're very soggy and stinky. So I'm going to probably wait on them. Nellie is back there somewhere. And everything looks good. So first bed buried. There she is. I'm back, and we've got to, so we're gonna bury those, and the one back bed at the back. Okay, so now we're at the back bed here. That one we just filled in, it's good. Nellie's surveying the roses, and these are, we got the green light, guys, we got the approval. So we're gonna cover these up. And I think it's a very gray day out. Some ominous clouds here and there. So this might be it. Cover this. We did all the grass cutting today. And then we're going to call it a day. Okay, folks, I'm going to wrap up this labor-intensive day. I got a helicopter up there of planting cannas. We did very well. We planted a ton. We still have more. I don't know where they're going. Stay tuned. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join this channel. We've got so many projects here all around that need to be done. And of course, we're going to be doing some stuff in the enchanted garden, which you can barely see hiding up there. Anyway, take care, guys.